Holy cow, that was freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's a good one. Headed to John's Lake, guys. Turned off, pulling around into the ramp. What's up, you guys, and good morning. We are back at it, and we're on John's Lake in Clermont, Florida. Famous John's Lake, I was thinking. It is famous. Seen a lot of pros out here at times. They know about it. So it's a love-hate relationship with me, as I've said before, but figured we'd come out here and do a little looking out, looking around. I'm probably gonna cover a lot of ground. I got 16 rods in the boat, but I want to hit some canal action first because this lake can be really good for schooling early in the morning. And then I don't know, where the water clarity and the offshore grass will kind of dictate what we're gonna do. We're gonna go from there. We're gonna cover water, hope find an area, find some fish, and kind of pattern it either through a bait or an area. And like I said, we'll go from there. Maybe deep, maybe shallow, but we're gonna cover some water and see if we can get on some, and we will see you in a little bit. It's really shallow. It's probably the shallowest I've seen this lake. That water there is usually up there. It's about 3 feet low, I'm guessing. Oh wow. All right, so we're in the second lake. It's in this canal over here. There is some grass here. There's not a lot of grass out and about offshore. So, I don't know. The water looks decent. No real grass in that first canal. I didn't see any action coming up. And the water is so low. I mean, this is pretty low. I'm not gonna say it's the lowest I've seen it. When the water was high, when I first started fishing out here a while back, it was better. It was good. So I don't know. You would think it'd be easier to find these fish, but it usually isn't. You have grass here, so that should bode well to finding them. Bad thing about this lake, and man, we've gotten quite a bit of rain. I don't know what they've gotten out here. Water temperature is 82. That's probably the coolest I've seen these lakes. And it's obviously it's early. And we had some afternoon raining yesterday that cooled everything down. We're supposed to get to 92 today, 50% chance of rain in the afternoon. And it said the clouds will move in more, but I mean, there's quite a few clouds. It's supposed to be sunny most of the day. So we're gonna hit some spots, try to fish around submerged grass initially, and then we'll probably fish around emerged grass. I'm trying to see where this grass is gonna end. Usually I like to be right in that bottleneck. but it's super shallow from what I could tell. I mean, I didn't go in there yet. There he is. Little one. But we got one. 7.5 feet. Really, dude? Man. It's a big one, guys. Appreciate you, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna go check an area on the north end. Typical Johns Lake. And then I think we're gonna go back to the main ramp lake. It's clearer, a little healthier. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's a good one. Stay on. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Stay on. He's not huge, but he's good. Oh, he's really good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got us a Johns Lake donkey. Let's go. Bam. That's a almost fiver. Look at that, guys. Yes, sir. Johns Lake, boys. Finally picked up the chatterbait. I was like, might as well. Bam. Let's see what he weighs. That's probably 5. Long. 4:15. Slack calm, throwing chatterbait. 4:14 that time. We'll take 4:15. Look at that, guys. That's a beauty. Let's go. Let's go. Look how long that fish is. Sweet. Sweet. See that? Bam. Put it there for a minute. Look at this stuff. Oh my God, he missed it. Holy cow, that was freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that was, I'm pretty sure it was a bass, but we're gonna slow it down and we'll see. Freaking missed it, son of a gun. All right guys, we're gonna let this one go. Nice little Johns Lake studlet. Almost a stud, but just a studlet. Long fish, that's for sure. She goes. I should have measured it. That was a long fish. Well, good Lord Almighty. First cast. First cast. Look at that. Booyah. Calm down, bro. Look at that. First cast back here. Water's clear. It's a good one. 2.5. Shoot, that Christmas was loud. Oh, there he is. Little. Goodness, he had that worm deep. He's got grass in his throat. Good Lord, he got it. He was balling that thing up. Little sucker, too. Ooh. Ski bass. Calm down, dude. Came off. Little guy. That was fun. Freaking worn out. It's heat. The heat and light wind. That's dangerous. Not that little. I mean, he's little, but not John's Lake little. Goodness, look at that fish. Healthy looking fish. That's a future big one. Look how broad. Fat, little mouth. He's got the same size of that mouth, that 3-pounder at Lake Hillhead. He's proportioned. That's a pretty guy. Pretty guy. Where's he at? Oh, he's little. Taking off. Oh, that's not bad. He was just swimming with me. There we go, guys. That's probably 2 pounds, somewhere around there. Wow. Actually getting some bites on John's Lake. Imagine that. This camera won't stay on. All right, I'm done. I'm done. This camera won't stay on. I'll do the outro at the truck on my way home after a Mountain Dew. Not bad day for John's Lake for me. All right, guys, so we're headed home. Losing my voice. That was a long day. I got 2 hours sleep last night, and I gotta stop wearing these Hey Dudes. They're just not conducive for the back. But so probably my best day on John's Lake in a while with that 415, almost 5-pounder, and then a couple medium smalls, not smalls, but medium smalls, a couple in the 2s, 2.5, maybe 1 2.5, but everything came on old monster worm, that first one of the day that I caught around that horseshoe area, and then I caught the big one on chatterbait. I ended up flipping that matted area and didn't catch any. I had one just knock the crap out of it, but it got my bait. I wanted to throw a frog, but I didn't see enough busting. Kind of after I caught that one, it slowed. It was kind of hit and miss. I did throw and I don't know if my GoPro was working at the time, but I had one blow up on my whopper plopper out around that area. I think my GoPro was working at the time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll look a little closer to see if it was a bass or a gar. But so then came back, worked some of the main lake, kind of mid-range, and then went to the south end, which is where I flipped last time I was out here, and made a video. And geez, it's been a while since I've been out here. Can't remember if that was last summer or last fall, but so that south area, just throwing towards Kissimmee grass, deeper Kissimmee grass. I worked a stretch that was anywhere from 10 feet at the grass to about 5, and worked it out, but I didn't get any bites pulling it very far out to me, so mostly in the Kissimmee grass to just pulling it out of the Kissimmee grass and just a little bit out. So eventually I just stopped once I got about halfway back to the boat. But caught several back there. Towards the end of the day, I left at the ramp. The water was just under 92 degrees, and it's around 3 feet deep up around that the dock. The water's super low. I'm guessing 3 feet to maybe 5, because that 17-foot hole in the main lake was only reading 12. So so I'm happy. You know, I have very little expectations when I come out here, but a few years back when I was fishing, and I kind of got on it and figured some stuff out, and it was good. But you know, it tends to slow down after May, June for me. So here we are in almost July. So that was cool. So there it is, halfway decent day on John's Lake for me. And thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time on BMAS Fishing. We out.